So from General Journal, we have discussed that you will now be able to print. So in this video, I will present to you and how you will be able to print your transaction that you have posted. So if you want to print your transaction that you have posted daily, which is the right one to print, it should be daily. If you're an accounting graduate, you know the timeliness, the value of on time, or you're being time bound, right? Because having a regular or a daily transaction which is updated is usually vital for your financial performances or your identifying your financial position by daily basis much preferred. Okay, so after the posting of the transactions, as we have um, as I have informed you earlier or on previous tutorial on using the general journal transactions or general journal posting, we can now print our GB. So by printing our GB is very simple. Having this number, number 1 as GB reference 00 to print your forwarding balance, you just need to click this GB area. Okay, as I also mentioned on the previous tutorial. Okay, by clicking this print GB and by having this number 1, you will be able to print your GB. Okay, let's proceed to printing. So I will just click this GB print. Okay, I will just click this. Then I will be proceeded to this entry. So I have here number GB18. So it will actually showing you the GB1. Okay, I will just click 1 or the forwarding balance entry. So as you can see, here is actually GB1 to 15. Yes, because it's referring actually to the last number of transaction on GB00, right? GB00 is actually under transaction 15 or the row 15. Okay, so going back, right? So after that, you can see that if you print this in your printer as an accounting graduate, you will determine that, or you will know that printing this is not actually the right one, right? A debit and credit should be balanced, and this GB number should be until 15 and showing you this is only 1 and 2. So you will just need to click print, right? By clicking print, it will be the data on here will be showing the right data for you to print. Okay, this is the right data for you to print. As of now, I am giving you this video that actually this GB I have made this a long time ago. So just now I am just able to somehow improve this. So if you think that I already consumed my almost many months of, you know, not every day, not daily, making this, but from time to time, if I have free time, I usually develop this program. You know, it took me too long to finish actually and be able to actually make this as a user-friendly program. So as of now, it's April or March 14, 2023. So I made this, the print date, the date of Apple printing is for actually the owner of the company or the owner of the company or the supervisor to know the date of the actual printing of your program. So if you have actually, if this transaction is actually occurring on the daily basis, so you should have the actual transaction date. Transaction date January 1. So should be, if I have printed this January 1 or I have made this tutorial on January 1, 2021 during my creation, it would actually reflect this January 1, 2021. But as of now, it's actually March 14, 2023. So I cannot edit this. This cell or chart you're trying to change is on a protected chat. So the user or your accounting staff, if you're the owner of the company, will not be able to adjust this date. Okay. Now I'll show you if you're an owner of this company and having this Excel file, you'll just need to name this, or naming by your employee staff can actually name this. Usually the strong control should have a preparer, a reviewer. So if you want to delete this, you can actually delete this, right? But I will control Z or undo the deletion. Okay, you can delete this if you're the only one or a single account system. But I prefer if you're a company owner, you should have a reviewer, which in providing control of your transactions, right? You should have accounting step, then reviewed by the accounting head, right? Then approved by you. if you're the owner. Okay, just a free advice, okay, to provide you your financial rightful and truthful and reliable financial reports, okay, by having this process of your journal entry. So on printing, you'll be able to see that this is January 1 to 15 transaction or row 1 to 15 in your general journal. So by Control P or by selecting printer, you'll be able to see the printing format. Yes, will be the printing format of your transactions. So you can see debit and credit is with equal balances, right? Then you have this prepared by, reviewed by, and approved by. So signature should be printed in here, right? Then also date. As you can see, there is a date on this as the like mark, watermark, March 14, 2023. So if they will be able, your accounting staff will be able to tamper your transaction or your journal, this one is hard to be tampered. Okay, that's the control on this Excel. Okay, as the owner of the company, so will not be this file or this Excel file will not be easily tampered. Okay, so by clicking Control Shift X or Control Shift P, you will be able to command this. So there is a shortcut shortcut key for this button. So if I Control Shift X, this will unfiltered. Okay, view rows or main view rows are being unfiltered. So I provided these rows for almost 35. I think 36, 35 rows. Okay, you can print until 35 rows is equivalent to a shorthand paper. Yes, 8.5 times 11. Okay, it's equivalent to shorthand paper, as you can see here. But of course, having this JV000, I actually blank spaces, so I should use the filter for the Control Shift P or the print button to hide those blank spaces. So in Control 3, you can print automatically. So that's it. As you all know, in proceeding another, like for example, this is a regular parts of the production and transaction. As we all know that I have GB1 ended January 15, so it means the next GB should be 16. Okay, by typing a 16 as star GB, then the GB is automatic because it's protected also. To provide it's more simply to use, and you certainly you just type 16 and 18 because the next GB is actually 18 by finding the last number. So the next GB is 18. So having transaction 16 is probably GB1, so the GB2 will start on 18. So Control P and then print. Just like that. You'll be able to print. Then you can see always the watermark as March 14 as a date printed for control purposes, like to safeguard your financial as a company owner. You don't need to really from time to time supervise your accounting transactions. Okay. So next, by typing 18 and Control P, you can be able to print your JV. And it's very simple. Just 20, by knowing the last number, you'll be able to GP 3. Then by knowing the last number is 21, the next GB4 is 22. And you'll be able to print. That's it. You just type number, okay, type a number. Okay, yes. So what if due to tiredness or something that due to your employee, being tiredness or being not very work hard or not being hardworking. So what if you type instead of 26 you type 25? So if I type 25, as you all know that GB25 is part of 24 or 5 from GB number 5. So the GB number 6 should be 26, right? Or 27, I think 27, yes. So 26 actually, okay. So if I type 25, actually the particular becomes 0. And if you print this, it's called 25. But by clicking the P button, it will trigger prompt that incorrectly supplied starting GB number. Okay. So having, like for example, if this is blank, then having a wrong starting GB, having clicked this in order to hide the columns or the rows, it will trigger the incorrectly supplied starting GB. Okay. And that's it. Just print and print. Then you will download your chart. So I print 6, the right hand is 6. Right. So if I type 27, by having them go through this, incorrectly supplied. So I have 29. So by printing this, incorrectly supplied. So if I have 28, so by clicking this, yes, it's the right one. So GB7. So even you will just, you know, assume the number, or being just not really want to go back in your GB, like by looking for this GB number for GB12 transaction 38. You can, can assume numbers like, if you have 27, then by clicking this, no, it's not the right one because it's correct. Then the GB is 26, then particular 0. So I will just try typing everything that I want, like 29 by 30. Yeah, that's it. So it's provide you actually the right one when there is no prompt. Like example, if I have 1, yeah, but if I have 2, it's incorrect. If I have 3, it's incorrect. If I have 4, it's incorrect. Because we all know already that 1 to 15 is the right one. So only the 1 is the right 2 out of 1 to 15 number. So the next number should be 16. Right? If your next number is 17, it will provide incorrect. That's it. That's for printing. You just general journal just pause. All the daily transaction you will just pause. Then by the end of the day, your accounting stuff, you will just need to provide the ticket or provide the journal voucher, which is the right journal voucher, which should be provide the right journal. So providing you the right journal, by the end of the day, you'll know the time that your accounting staff will be able to print, then the date when he was able to print. So by looking the date of this transaction, you'll know the timeliness of your accounting staff have made your accounting records. So that's for GB. So out of that, having this journal, even without GB, you can be able to see your financial. So the viewing or the tutorial for financial viewing or printing will be on another video.